So we've got winners finals here between Zone and Kibzu. Doing the rock, paper, scissors at the moment. See what stage they're going to go for. Looking like a town and city. So we've got Sheik versus Corin. I don't know how often these guys have played, if they played at all, to be fair. But then again, saying that, Zone taking first blood. That young neutral air. In a bad spot. Kibzu just staying under the platform to add pressure without needing to do anything, really. Goes for the F tilt into the grab, but whiffs. Grab attempt. Jab near the ledge, gets punished for the attempt. Zone gonna push his advantage. Wraps on about 25% damage. And I guess holding your shield near the edge against Corin is quite strong because she doesn't really have like a solid option. This is said to be a relatively bad matchup for Corin as well, and that down smash is going to take Kibzu's first stock quite early as well. And he goes for the F tilt into the grab, down throw into the fair. Doesn't convert off of it very well though. Fair strings to pop him off stage. Is he gonna go for the edge guard opportunity? Misses the opportunity, but even then, he's still building back the percent. At least a lead up to trying to take the stock at least. Zone feeling like he doesn't have anything to lose, so goes for the attack through the stage. Puts himself off stage as well. I guess with Sheik's dash attack, probably would have been unsafe to aim toward or on stage with the side beam. Rising neutral air is a very good option as well. Probably tries to get a jump read there with the up smash. It would have killed as well if he did manage to get it, but missing it, he does manage to flub it again. He goes for it again, which was quite risky. That up air is going to kill just because of Town and City as well. If that was smash field, that Zone would have survived. So Kibzu brought this back after getting like kind of ruffle stomped in the first stock. The first minute of the game, I should say. He is bringing this back. And one grab, and he can pretty much do the fair strings to build up that percent. Which is probably what he's going to go for now. No, goes for the solid damage with Bouncer Fish. Commendable. I mean, if you can get solid damage, why not? I guess, if you want to mix it up a bit, if you know your opponent's scared, once you've conditioned them after getting a certain amount of damage, then you can press your advantage a lot more. Goes for the up tilt. He's probably expecting the jump from the ledge as well. And up tilt relatively being low cooldown. Went for the safer option. Didn't get heavily punished for it, but lost some neutral space. And that fair is going to kill. That was an early stock. Sub 100. Which is going to be first game. Going to Kibzu. And what stage are we going to go to next? Back to Town and City. So maybe Zone feels quite comfortable with being on this stage. I guess if he manages to catch something like an up air, he'll kill super early. The Blossom Zone also, I don't think they extend that as much as Smashville, so it would also be good if Zone was able to get like an early pin. About like 70%, 8% near the ledge. If this tippered space as well, would definitely kill. Against Sheik, who's like light as feathers. Gets a grab, power shield grab on the fair as well. Kibzu going for the fair strings into the reverse aerial rush back air. Up tilt into bounce and fish as well. Edge guard opportunity, and that's going to take Zone's first stock. That was quite dominant. Caught his up B before it even properly started. Or on the start up at least. Fair strings into the grab, into the bounce and fish. A solid amount of damage. Gonna push his advantage near the ledge. This is probably why Sheik's dominate so much as well against Corin. She does do very well at breaking out of what's said to be strings. But if you anticipate the Corrin's going to go aggressively, then you can push your advantage by using an evasive option to maybe power shield one of Corrin's aggressive options, and if not, then just continue chasing her down with more fares. What can you lose? You put him in a bad spot to then get bounced and fished off stage. Perfect pivot F tilt, doesn't really get anything for it though. Goes for the aggressive option off stage, and Zone makes it back just by the skin of his teeth. Went for the bounce and fish late, takes that stock quite convincingly. Zone probably wasn't expecting it once he saw the whiff hit. And this is a best of 5. So Zone isn't out of it yet. See whether you can drag it out, or if you can bring it back, if it's possible. Normally I'd never say run-in dash attack is a good option with Corrin, considering Corrin's dash attack. But hey, I mean, players like, say, Larry Lur, for instance, he's done this thing where he's just said, do you know, at the start I'm going to run in and dash attack, and it's just worked. The no mix-up, maybe people expect it not to actually happen, so they don't shield. They expect you to just kind of like space out a bit, so that you could try and work your way in, and then you end up getting caught by the no mix-up. You're getting fared off stage, put him in a bad spot. It's going to recover high. Kibzu pushing the advantage with the bouncing fish, has him in the edge guard position, tries to go for another aggressive one, but doesn't really get anything for it. He does have Needle's charge, in which case it would have been very good to maybe try and press forward with that, because if he did manage to land the hit, he would have been able to convert with a bounce fish. Get the kill as well. That counter sends him sky high. The tipper up smash as well. Kibzu's probably shaking, just because, I mean, he can die super early, and that neutral big Dragon Fang shot, but the bite hit takes that early stock. Oh, well, not early, but sub 100. I guess that's like Sheik's death percent anyway. Pivot grab does catch Kibzu's aggressive approach, at least. Down tilt off of the ledge into bouncing fish, and that does even out the stocks. Kibzu has one more to set himself into grands, making that young pocket money. Oh, he's already in the money, guaranteed third. I thought he would have fell with fair, not fast forward, but gone with another fair to continue the string. Wall bounce. Maybe he's going a bit flashy. Maybe he's being 2 games up. He's just kind of like, meh, well, I don't mind. What can he do? But I mean, Corrin's one of those characters who, I mean, can never counter out. Rage just means more trouble for you, considering you could just end up dying super early. Gets edge or ledge trumped, popped off stage. And goes for the jump read. He hasn't caught that once, so maybe he was anticipating it. But then again, I didn't see it as Zone do it that often, or as of yet, at least. Jump from the ledge, side B, or well, back off the ledge and jump side B. Up there to get him some stage control. Doesn't really get anything from it, but when Zone ends up losing stage control, he doesn't really do much to gain it back. He's always moving back, which is just ending up forcing him to lose more stage control and get pressured way more by Sheik, or Kibzu Sheik, I should say. Down air. I guess because it's unconventional, it can work, that's for certain. And that's put him in a really bad spot. He's not. Ooh. YOLO up B. Probably thought that he wouldn't have grabbed the ledge, or that he would have grabbed the ledge, so he went for it. That is a 3-0. In which case, we are now going to have, let me update the brackets.